Welcome back, students. So today we are going to see about the preparation of income and expenditure account. So in the previous class we have seen the steps to prepare the income and expenditure account. What are the important items to be included in the preparation of income and expenditure account. Today we are going to see the format. All the expenditure will be shown on the debit side and income on the credit side. So let us first look on to the expenditure. To salaries. Salaries is an expenditure from the organization point of view. So we are debiting that item. Then charities. So any amount given to any charitable institutions, those things comes under expenditure. Then rent. Donation paid. This is general donation. So in the previous class we have discussed about general donation and specific donation. Right? So all donations, general donations will be shown on the expenditure side. Then stationery. Loss on sale of asset. When an asset is being sold, the loss on sale will be shown on the expenditure side. Then depreciation, this is a non-cash item. In the preparation of receipts and payments account, we excluded this item. Whereas for the preparation of income and expenditure account, we will include depreciation. Coming back to the income side, you have subscription. So subscription related to the current year. Any outstanding related to the current year will be added. So subscription for the current year along with adjustments. So you will be showing that on the income side. Then donation received. Admission fee received. So this admission fee, I told you, it can either be a revenue item or a capital item. But we will be treating this admission fee as a revenue item. Why? Because we assume that members are being admitted every year. So admission fee is being treated as a revenue item here. That's why we are including that on the income and expenditure account. So I would like to repeat the same point again, which we have seen in the previous class. Only revenue transactions, revenue items will be shown in the income and expenditure account. Capital items will be shown in the balance sheet. I am repeating this point again. Only revenue items will be shown in the income and expenditure account. Capital items will be shown in the balance sheet. In this admission fee, we are treating this as a revenue receipt. That's why we are showing that in income and expenditure account on the income side. Then grants received. So again, grants received, if it is a revenue item, grants received for the maintenance, day-to-day maintenance of the organization, it will be treated as a revenue receipt. That's why we are including that in the income and expenditure account. Grants received. If it is a grant which is being received for the construction of a building or for the purchase of any asset, then that will be treated as a capital receipt. Able to understand? This grant received, if it is for the day-to-day maintenance of the organization, it will be treated as a revenue item. So you must be very careful. Then rent received, it's an income. Interest received, income. And profit on sale of an asset. When an asset is being sold, the profit will be shown on the income side. Now, after putting all the items in the respective size, expenditure and income, if expenses are more than the income, you incur deficit. Excess of expenditure over income. If the total of the expenditure side is more than the income, then you incur deficit. If income side is more than the expenditure, you get a surplus. Excess of income over expenditure. You either get a surplus or a deficit. Any one. Don't get confused, student, by looking at the format. Right? You either get a surplus or a deficit. If income is more than the expenditure, you get surplus. If expenditure is more than the income, you get a deficit. So now we are going to do exercise problem number 6. So from the following receipts and payments account of Tenkasi Thiruvalluvar Mandram, prepare income and expenditure account for the year ended 31st March 2019. So they have given 2 balance brought down, cash in hand. So the first point for the preparation of income and expenditure account, opening balance and closing balance of cash in hand and cash at bank will be excluded. So this item will not come for the income and expenditure account. And 2, interest received. So all income items will be shown on the credit side. Interest received on the income side. Then subscription. So you are receiving subscription. So it comes under income. Legacy. Legacy is a gift which is out of a will. So it is treated as a capital item. So legacy will not come. It will be shown in the balance sheet. So it won't come. Then entrance fees. As I told you, this can either be treated as a revenue item or a capital item. Here we are going to treat entrance fees as a revenue item. So new members may come each year. So this admission fee or entrance fee will be treated as a revenue item. So entrance fees, we are going to put it on the income side. Then salaries, it's an expenditure. Rent expense, expenditure. Traveling expenses, expenditure. Printing and stationery, expenditure. Investment made. Investment is an asset. So it will appear only in the balance sheet and not in income and expenditure account. So ignore that. And by sports equipment purchased. If it is sports material, it will be shown on the expenditure side. It will be treated as a consumable. But now sports equipment is treated as an asset. So this will be shown on the balance sheet. So we are not going to include sports equipment. So we will ignore that. Then closing balance of cash, we are not going to show. Able to understand? Let us look into the solution now. Okay, now let us look into the solution. So first item, to loss on sale of furniture. We have seen that sale value to be 16,000 and the book value to be 17,000. Here sale value is less than the book value, so you incur a loss of 1,000. Only that 1,000 loss on sale will be shown on the expenditure side. Able to understand? This sale price, they have given a sale of furniture 16,000, which is a capital receipt. Capital items will be shown only in the balance sheet. Now we will, as they have given the book value within brackets, book value is 17,000, book value is more and the sale value is less, we incur a loss of 1,000. That difference, the loss, you have to put that loss on the expenditure side. Then to salaries, 20,000, to rent 24,000, to traveling expenses 2,000, to printing and stationery 6,000, Coming back to the income side, we have interest received 5,000, subscription 55,000, entrance fees 7,000. Total comes to 67,000 on the income side, whereas we have only 53,000 on the expenditure side. Now expenditure side is less, income is more. When income is more than the expenditure, we get surplus. Your balancing figure 14,000 is surplus. Able to understand? In case of any doubt, you can write that in the comment section. You can post it in the comment section and your queries will be answered.